Acá está el sitio agradable en Carnecitos de Venecia, señora, para almorzar, que es el gusto con su marido.
Widening access to credit, saving and payment systems is a common challenge across emerging markets. But around some of the sprawling neighborhoods of daily hardship located on the southern edges of Colombia's capital, Bogotá, there have been some advances.
Many people in these areas of the city not only are poor, but also refugees from the country's 50-year-long internal conflict. But as Colombia's fortunes have been changing, emerging from the drug-fueled violence that long rocked it, increasingly, these impoverished Colombians are itching to be part of the financial system.
To better cater them, mobile money appears to be a catalyst for financial inclusion. Penetration rates for mobile telephony stand at over 100%, while 70% of the country's adult population has access to the financial sector, according to Colombia's government. So there's still room for growth. And local banks, which control most of the country's market and have already developed an impressive network throughout Colombia, are already tackling the opportunity. Bancolombia, one of Colombia's largest commercial banks, has bought a wireless service to launch a simplified mobile system called Ahorro a la Mano, or savings in your hand, to allow clients to receive and make payment and transfers with no handling fees and withdraw money at ATMs. César Coral is one of Bancolombia's banking correspondents, offering the service in a Bogotá hardscrabble.
Esa facilidad que están creando ahorita los bancos por manejar sus transacciones por intermedio del celular, a nosotros en nuestro caso nos preguntan mucho el ahorro a la mano, nos piden que los orientemos cómo crear su cuenta y nos preguntan obviamente sobre los costos y las facilidades del manejo de la misma plataforma.
After a year up and running, the system now also operates with the country's major mobile carriers and has more than 250,000 clients, the majority of them using the financial system for the first time. As Santiago Pérez Moreno, one of Bancolombia's corporate vice presidents, explains.
Es muy probable que un alto porcentaje de esas personas, yo diría que más del 60%, no tendrían relación con el sistema financiero si no fuera ahorro a la mano. Entonces, estamos logrando que estas personas entren al sistema, que tengan la posibilidad de ahorrar financieramente, que tengan la posibilidad de enviar y recibir dinero, que ahorren tiempo, porque muchas veces al realizar para ellos una transferencia bancaria o recibir un giro era un tema complejo de horas y a veces de días. Esto contribuye definitivamente.
Meanwhile, other local banks such as Da Vivienda and Banco Avevillas have also established basic electronic deposit and payment systems which operate through mobile phones. All these examples highlight that less traditional channels such as the banking correspondence and mobile services are becoming increasingly important. So, as the market evolves, the government has been working on how to facilitate enhanced access to banking services. Recent laws have enabled the creation of new entities to provide affordable deposit and payment services to low-income segments of the population. And Colombia's finance minister, Mauricio Cárdenas, believes mobile systems will be essential in expanding the usage of financial services.
We're now entering the phase where our key goal is the utilization, not just access to financial services. We think it's important to encourage people to use more the financial sector. Mobile phones are going to become a predominant mean of payment. People will use mobile phones to make transfers, to pay for their groceries, and this new financial license will actually encourage that because, with relatively little capital, much less than what it needs to be to create a bank. Entrepreneurs are going to create this type of financial institution that will allow people to basically make deposits with their cash, their daily earnings, and then make payments through their mobiles. I think that's the business of the future here in Colombia, because it's a great opportunity. I think it's a country that's growing, people moving into the middle class, and people needing financial services.
Although Colombia is still one of the world's most unequal societies, more than 3 million people have risen out of poverty in the past 4 years, according to government figures. And if steady growth continues in Latin America's third largest economy, many more Colombians would then be willing to have bank accounts. From Bogotá, Colombia, Andres Schipani for the Financial Times.